This is the trade recap for Thursday, September 12th. So we had PPI news today. Price rallied kind of all morning. Right at open, it was a little choppy, but I hopped in on a PM session. Came up to this 15-minute fair value gap up here. And I noticed we started getting some reactions off of it. And I noticed that we had little SMT divergence here. Same thing on like NQ. It was the same scenario. Boom. Bam. Okay. Had a little SMT divergence on NQ and ES. And we also had this 1 minute inverse fair value gap. Boom. Closed below that in this candle there. So I was looking for some shorts. I saw like we had this, huge retracement down. And we came down to this we came in and filled in within this 5-minute imbalance. I had all this stuff marked down before, but the recording won't upload to YouTube, so I'll have to do this again. But what happened was that price came down, filled in this 5-minute fair value gap. Price is kind of retracing back up into equilibrium of here, equilibrium of this kind of whole move from here to here, right? And then I'm just gonna like cut it back a little bit so it's not as messy, but price pretty much came up and I saw that, hey, price is getting reaction off of this little 5-minute. We might come down and continue filling in this 15-minute imbalance, and then we might move back up. However, and then we came relatively close to equilibrium. We started heading back down. So I said sell SPX. Had my stops just above. I had a really small stop. It was 166, and then I also had it half risk because today was PPI. So I really didn't lose a lot. I lost like not even 0.5%. I lost 0.001 or 0.00. It was like less than 1%. So no big deal. But saw this, and then instantly kind of got stopped out because price wanted to move higher. And then I remember I said in my earlier clip that I'm like, watch this be another like a bigger SMT divergence. Like this big candle right here was on the other clip when I was recording it, and I'm like, hey, like watch this be another SMT divergence. You go on the 5-minute time frame, and I had literally called this out to myself. I'm like, I don't really take another trade. I'm usually one and done kind of thing. We had SMT divergence there in the 5-minute. Had another SMT divergence here as well, from here to here, right? Oh, hang on. No, that's not right. Hold on. What time is this at? 1:55 to 2:35. Could have swore there was an SMT divergence on here. 135. That's 155. Here we go. Okay, 155 to 235, which would be this one. I could have thought there was another SMT divergence on here, though. Maybe I was wrong. I thought there was earlier. I don't think there was. Oh, this chart. Is this chart any different? No. This chart's got equal. This chart has like equal highs. I swear it was on here. Maybe the fact that like Okay. Well, I really thought earlier that there was an SMT divergence, but maybe there wasn't. I really thought there was earlier. That's alright. It really doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is that I had saw like earlier. I don't know why I don't know why I can't see it now. But maybe I was just dreaming shit. But I saw earlier that like, hey, there's an SMT divergence here on the 5 minute time frame, yada yada yada. Um, is it there? I might determine to find this. I know it's here. I know I saw it earlier. Was it even those highs? It had been those highs. So ES made it a high and then a higher high, and then NQ made a high and a higher. Okay, that's not SMT divergence. The fuck, dude. Okay, it's whatever. But it's fine. But yeah, man. And in the moment earlier, I'm like, oh, watch this be like an SMT divergence move, da 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 da. And I was looking at the charts after my trade. I was just kind of watching how it's moving, and I noticed that hey, we got this. We got like this little fair value gap here, and this one was almost seemed like it was almost invalidated. I could have swore earlier, not even. You wouldn't even say it was just invalidated either. It's like price closed below it and then price. Okay, so I saw SMT divergence earlier, right? And then price decided to come down, close below this fair value gap, came back up, filled this fair value gap or hit equilibrium, and then boom. Came down, took out all these fair value gaps down here, and finally hit that 15-minute that I wanted to beforehand. So essentially I got kind of liquidated today, but it's okay. And then tomorrow I wanted to trade, but I don't think I can. I have multiple things in the morning. I have an appointment first thing tomorrow morning, so I don't think I can trade tomorrow. But yeah, I'm still up like 2% this week. It's not too bad. This week was a decent week. I traded CPI, which is something I never do. Which is not a very smart idea on my behalf, but I traded PM session on CPI, and then I traded PM session on PPI. I feel like if I was more patient with this, I feel like I definitely could have caught this big leg down, but that's all right. Looking forward to next week. As far as next week goes, there is what we have next week. So tomorrow there's nothing. Monday's clear. Tuesday's retail sales. FOMC on Wednesday. Unemployment claims and clear. Okay, so all we have next week is FOMC. So, alrighty. This is the trade recap for September 12th, 2024.